Hi, welcome to my channel. I am Christine Diamond, founder of Harvest Consulting, where we help real estate investment business owners grow to the next level by establishing systems in their business. So if you want to buy back your time, trust your team, and increase your capacity to grow your business, you're in the right place. Before we get into today's topic, are you the bottleneck? I want to answer the question that you might be asking yourself: why listen to Christine? Out of all the people on the internet, why would I listen to Christine Diamond? First of all, I understand what it takes to be a business owner. And I know that the skills I have applied to my clients, I've also applied to my own business. Over the past 2 years, I have significantly contributed to the growth of over 40 6 to 7 figure businesses. My background is in international business management and over a decade of experience in business administration, management, sales, and team leadership. I have a unique 360 perspective, having been an executive assistant myself for business owners, and then now being a business owner with an assistant, and also helping my clients place their executive virtual assistant and match that key player with them. This has provided me that 360 perspective of what it takes to grow your team, starting with the first key player. Okay, so also for real estate investing, I have a background with quite a variety of diverse experience in the various strategies there are. Experience as property manager, leasing specialist, compliance, payroll. I had my own house hacked it, rented the basement, rented both, exited that with a $90,000 profit, flipped that property, have been a wholesaler, also done asset management. There was a Freddie Mac $5 million loan, refinance loan for a 52 unit property in Idaho. And that was a 3-month process. We had 26 people involved, 11 investors needed their money back. And there was a $30,000 fee if it didn't go through on time, which would have taken from the budget for those tenants to get their much needed parking lot. Instead, that went through smoothly, and the partners then said, how can I get a Christine to work with me? And that is how Harvest Consulting was born. I decided to work with real estate investor business owners to manage their projects, and then from there, set up the essential systems you need in your business to grow to each subsequent level. Also helped to establish a real estate investment fund, raising over $11 million for our first deal, and those 7 investors were able to be onboarded with ease. I've also co-authored a book called Inspired Creators: Embracing the Magic of Your Soul Mission. In my chapter, you will read about how systems make my spirit fly, and they have unleashed me to be super creative. That book was written with thought leaders like Lori Ladd, and I've also presented to audiences of over 400 to get into their zone of genius, that sweet spot where you truly feel alive in the work that you're doing. And all of that is just simply to show you that I am here to help your real estate investing business grow to the next level, to help you create generational wealth and build the community you want to see. Okay, so now I am going to take us into the topic of today. Are you your own bottleneck? Have you reached max capacity where pretty much if you keep going the way you're going, you will burn out? If you are saying yes to this, then this is for you. It is for you to be able to buy back your time, be able to trust your team, and know that you have the capacity for growth with that confidence to back it. Okay, so I'm going to share with you the stages in the growth engine, the Harvest Consulting growth engine. Okay, so this is the ultimate real estate growth engine. You're getting it at a glance. And I want you to understand that it's super important for you to have a business health audit so you know what systems you currently have in place, and then how you work those systems with the processes, the standard operating procedures, and then how you have people being able to work your systems and follow the process, getting things done, not only on your own, but with other people. So let's go into this in detail. Okay, this is you. Think of yourself and everything that you have going on. You are able to identify those key structures that you need to have in place. And that happens in the audit. So then once we have this project, if you have a project where there already is a current process, we will make sure that it's optimized. If you have a project where that structure is not in place in your business, we will build that out. And we will pick 3 top priority projects to make sure that your team then knows how to use them. Okay, so we've conducted the business audit. We now know the 3 main projects. But out of all of the systems that you could build, you also have so many responsibilities being a business owner. So some people call those hats, right? What are the hats that you are wearing that you no longer need to wear? What are those you are totally fine wearing? What we'll first do is identify your zone of genius. And a zone of genius is that sweet spot, that area in your life where your mission, what you really care about, your passion, what you really love doing, what you're skilled at, and what you can get paid for overlap into a nice sweet spot that when you're in that zone in the majority of your time in your business, you're just alive, you're in the flow, you are naturally creating. The other areas either are going to be fulfilled by in automation, another person, or yourself. So we'll identify in that time study, where am I spending my time? And then what is the highest and best use of my time and energy? With all of these phases put together, we then know that your growth engine has been established. And we will evaluate to make sure that those processes, systems, people, everything are in place and running smoothly. If we've only addressed 3 structures and you actually need more essential structures in place, we'll do another round and make sure that your team is on board and following through with the first one and the next round. So it's pretty simple. There are 4 pillars of the ultimate real estate growth engine. This really allows you to shift from an overloaded team to become empowered with your key players and then train them to acquire more deals in your portfolio. Without having to micromanage, this establishes your turnkey operation. You have key pillars, key people, and key systems in place, ready to grow to the next level. This increases your capacity for more revenue, enabling you to leave a legacy of generational wealth and community impact. So let's get started with the business health audit. Then we'll move on to building your dream team. We will have so much fun making sure your essential structures are in place, and that is how you'll have an ultimate growth system. So if this is you, where you're experiencing burnout or about to, while balancing the business demands and personal life, and is your internal team pretty much stretched to the limits, or you're spending hours delegating only to feel like you trust your team less and you're just micromanaging more, spending decades to create financial freedom and stability, yet needing to mitigate against risk of growing too fast to sustain your ambitious goals? Have you flushed tons of money down the drain on business gurus and masterminds, but never generated a positive ROI? Actually implementing the knowledge. It's time to take action and grow your real estate investment business with confidence to the next level with the right systems and team in place to buy back your time and make sure that you get to live in your zone of genius where you can truly shine. Just as a recap, there's the reason why you can work with me, Christine Diamond, and some examples of those 46 and 7-figure businesses who've grown are Wheat with Wheat Electric, getting over $50,000 in outstanding bills collected, placing his key virtual assistant, who has now become central to the team of electricians, and being able to go on his vacation with his family for a month, not worried that his business would go out of business. Working with Zasha Smith with Hui Homebuyers, and in simply clearing out 7,000 emails and establishing an email management structure, was able to get her 40 hours of her time back each month. And for all of the clients pooled together, over $500,000, so $480,000 worth of time saved, let alone what they're able to do with that time, now focused on finding, analyzing, negotiating, and funding, closing more deals, and growing their portfolio. If that's something that you want, please hop on a call with me and I will invest 15 minutes into uncovering what your next roadblock is. How are you being a bottleneck to your own growth? Again, here at Harvest Consulting, we're all about growing to the next level at the pace that is sustainable for you. Now, if you really want to buy back your time, trust your team, and close more business, then let me invest 15 minutes into you and pour into you my heart and soul and energy and time to ensure that you can see what the next steps are. Okay, well, it's me, Christine Diamond with Harvest Consulting. Here we grow. Comment below, grow, and share with me your growth goals.